Hey everyone, Miacidae here, welcome back. Today we're going to jump back into the Darkest Dungeon modded file, and I thought with the next few episodes we would plow right through the next few Apprentice level bosses. I think there's only 3 left, that being the Sodden Crew, which I'm going to do this episode, the Brigand 8-pounder, which I was thinking of doing in the next episode, and I believe it is the Flesh Boss in the Warrens, which I have yet to unlock. I'm not sure if I'll do a video for the unlocking of it, or I just have to do 1 or 2 dungeons to just get the path to the boss clear, and then we'll do one for the boss. So you'll have to let me know if you want to see that or not. But otherwise, we'll just jump right into the Sodden Crew here. Got a few guys here I want to level up to take into other bosses, mainly the Doomwheel here, which after our prior experience, I know a few more things about, so I'm thinking I just want to take higher damage characters in, one of which is the Hedge Knight here, so we'll see how that works. But I have to get him to level 3 for that first, so we'll see how that works. So jumping right on in, after the whole Baron Wolf thing, I had to sell a lot of trinkets just to get the gold to get the skills and gear for the characters at level 6. So we're a little short, so I'm not going to be able to get very many supplies for this, so I'm hoping that's going to be alright. I'm just going to get 2 shovels here. I'm thinking a few bandages just in case. I think we can take bleeding damage from the boss, and I know bleeding damage is a thing in there. And then we're going to take a few medicinal herbs just in case we run into the right curio. And you know what, actually another shovel just in case we run into one of the clams. And since I have the food state thing there, that's going to have to be good, and we're going to pretty much go torchless. I'm going to double check skills here. Alright, now we're good. Good thing I double-checked skills.
Prying eyes had become a nuisance along the old road, and so I undertook to receive my most curious deliveries by way of marine shipments. A sheltered jetty was accessible by a narrow stone stair off the back of the manor, and a discreet system of pulleys could hoist even the heaviest prizes up the rock face from a securely tied dinghy below. The poor devils, chained.
Alright, let's see where he would be. I'm guessing the lower left over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Upper left. He's going to be in the upper left. I can count today, I'm hoping. And now we're not going to mess with those today. But we will get this for the stress, and so we don't take damage getting there. Alright, so let's just try to take out a stinger.
Executed with impunity.
Very nice. Still getting used to the fact that that doesn't hit with the back 2 rows there. Sometimes mods change more than I remember. Alright, and then let's adapt into a Ravage to get him bleeding. We tried. And he's not guarding anyone yet, so let's not split shield. However, what we can do is just split man. Probably take out the other stinger. No? Okay. But Hound's Harry will finish the job there. Maybe get bleed on the other 2. No. I know that bleeding isn't the best here in the Cove, but they're just guys I wanted to level up, and I figured that they could take out the Sunken Crew, so. I think it's Sodden Crew here, yeah. So, this is what we got. Alright, let's do this.
Inspiration.
Then he's still not bleeding, he's not marked, but we can get the accuracy down. And since he's guarding, breaks guard, split man.
A faint hope blossoms.
Then I keep forgetting demons pull can affect row 1 now too. They changed my occultist on me. Let's just cry havoc for the stress. Oh, we missed. And I think I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna split man just because the protection there. And then whatever else should take it down. There we go.
Give them no quarter.
I tell you, flipping between this and Black Reliquary, and then also being used to just the normal Darkest Dungeon stuff is like kind of messing with my head right now. Alright, we got some Talon stuff. Because the snails there in Black Reliquary have Reflect. So I was ready to take a bunch of damage from that. Alright, who do I not want to deal with? I don't want the stress. And then if we harry, we won't have to deal with the stress because if we bleed her, she's gone.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I really like how they redid some of these guys. Although it kind of makes me wonder what happened to the Brawler's arm. 7 crit versus bleeding. Let's take him out. Suppose I could have taken out the cutthroat and not taken the damage, but that is what it is. But we can still gouge with the Falconer. And he missed. Demons pull the archer. Don't think he can do much from the front row. Well, that's too bad he didn't go into the front row. Then we'll lick wounds to heal him up. He ran away. And pop.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Take those for the money. Another journal page, and it works.
So too will resistance.
Always surprises me when those work because of my last file. I keep wanting to hit the torch, just out of habit. No, torch does not work.
Annihilated.
Alright. Biggest problem is gone. Now we just got the supplicants. Let's eye thief him. That way he's bleeding for the other two. Or I should say the, not other two. Headsman. And... yeah, let's split man. If we do it on him, we'll take one less attack. So we'll take that very much.
Weakened.
Not a bad blight, that's fine. Although, to be fair, I don't think we're going to deal with much blight in here. And get them in range. Gouge the one in front. I think that has less health. It's gone. I think the Houndmaster is going to go next. So let's get rid of some stress. And then... alright, there we go. I was thinking the Supplicant might go faster that time around, but the Hedge Knight can be a little slow. but I'm starting to really like him. Alright, let's get some extra supplies here.
Finding the stuff is...
You know, I was hoping to get a little food, but I'll take it all. Anything here? The Coven. Don't see them too often. Yeah, let's get the naturopath, because I know he can heal and he can also blight us. Then if I can bleed him enough, I think he'll go down. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to do Hound Rush on him to take him out. And that might not even do it now because of that heal. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Then with our Hedge Knight, let's take out a rogue.
Decimated.
And I don't think I need to heal because we're going to camp right after this. So let's do that. Followed by... let's flank him. Then if we do this, he'll bleed out on his next turn. And the Invigilator, never could get that name right, is bleeding for the Hedge Knight. So we can whack him. And we actually may need to heal now. Cry Havoc.
A death by inches.
And take what we can. And be done with that. Gonna firewood.
Circle
Feast.
in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Alright, so let's see what we got here. Prevents nighttime ambush. That's kind of what I'm looking for here, but who has the best one? Kind of the same, aren't they? I mean, I guess this will be better in case we... oh no, a Hound's Watch, because that way if there's a fight we have a chance of surprising them. Then let's wound cure that off. Harsh Lesson. We want to use that. Executioner could be really good, and then I'd have 3 left, which if I used Fletchery on her could be really good. Yeah, let's do that, because I don't really want to take the damage and stress right now. So, that's that.
The light. The
And
promise of
Eldritch
safety.
Altar. Let's go on the Hedge Knight. Why am I thinking this is going to give me damage? Probably wrong about that. But if it can get rid of Kleptomaniac, I think that's better than damage right now. Got rid of Kleptomaniac, I'm not complaining. Alright, let's take care of Sycophant. That's gonna go. Then let's get them all bleeding so the Hedge Knight and the Falconer can take advantage of that. We're gonna adapt into a gouge onto the Sycophant. That's down, leaving no corpse, so that the Hedge Knight can take out the other one. Alright. And let's clean up. Now, the one thing I really do wish that the Falconer would do is if you used Adapt, that she would just stay in that form. I find myself, if I'm going to use, say, like, Gouge, I'm always going to use Gouge. And if I'm going to use Flank, I'm always going to use Flank. And, you know, one side or the other. But that is what it is. Alright, let's see if I can pull this off. 120 base. No, I cannot. So if you can move him in front or knock him back, it screws this entire fight up. I don't think I have anyone with a strong enough move right now. And I took off the mod where if it crits, it happens. So definitely I'm not doing it with the occultist, that's for sure. So what I'm gonna do, no dodge, alright. So we're just going to melt him. And let's Hound Harry, get a bleed on both of them for now, just in case. No, I tried. It's only 60% bleed on this guy. So, I tried. 2 bleed for 2 rounds, that's not horrible. Yeah, we're just gonna split man. And I guess we're gonna Eye Thief him just to mark him for the Houndmaster. Haha, you missed. I was afraid of that. I think we can still just tear this guy a new one. But I'm gonna get my Falconer back. I mean, she got herself back. She was not having that. Alright. Dog treat. Hound rush.
The ground quakes.
60% chance to bleed or resist. I think I had like a 60% chance to bleed there, and he's not having it. 70% chance with the Hedge Knight. There we go. No, you don't. That would screw with the Hedge Knight. Now we're gonna gouge, as we can. That leaves him with 17. And 1 good hit, and I think we're good. Because of all the buffs Split Man has. Crit versus bleeding, crit below 41, so it has a good crit chance. On top of the fact that, I mean, technically it's within range to do like low. No? Okay. I tried. He does die on his next turn. No, he doesn't. He healed. Lovely. So we're just gonna artillery him. He should know what that is.
Float forever, deep in the swirling blackness, far beyond the light's reach.
That's new. Scouting. Oh, that's the vessel, not the Vestal. I'm like, that's new. Scouting chance for him though. And Omamori in +1 damage if Omamori in inventory. Charm of the Isles, not bad. So I guess that wasn't torchless, but you know, not bad. Few things to sell. Got some gold. Much needed gold. Got the wartime axe for the entrenched, which I've been really wanting to use, so you know, this is a fairly interesting one. Minus accuracy and minus stun skill chance on his melee skills. If he hits, he does extra damage and bleed damage. We'll see how that works. To get a few more heirlooms, I did get about 9,500 gold, which will help out a lot. Almost everyone but the Houndmaster hit level 3, which is what I needed. And Fascinated with Corpses, lovely. And Beast Slayer, so that could be handy too.
The poor caretaker.
And I'm not going to be doing too much with the
have affected him.
Color of Madness, so I'm not sure that's going to be too helpful. I believe everyone... I have everyone from that, and I don't really feel like switching anyone out for a level 0, so that's fine. And this is just a mess right now. I'm kind of tempted to go mess with the Baron. I think that's going to have to wait until I go and mess with everything else. Especially like the Brigand 8-pounder, like I had said, and get the I believe it's the flesh boss out of the Warrens. Yeah, I did do the pig, so it's gonna be the flesh boss. So y'all have to let me know if you want to see maybe what all mods are in there as I clear out the Apprentice stuff, because I know I haven't done too much in the Warrens here yet. Because I know I've downloaded some stuff that's specifically in the Warrens, or if you just want to see the flesh boss fight there, and then kind of onward. Yeah, that's going to be kind of the next few episodes, and then we'll get into the veteran stuff, whereas I can go and maybe get the Hollowed Harvester. Not even going to try to pronounce this, but go back into the Sunward Isles here, the Doom Wheel, do more in the Pet Cemetery, get the Baron, and do some of the other bosses and find some other cool stuff out and about, and maybe find the roaming Raiju, or, you know, the stuff associated with that. It's kind of my plan. Oh yeah, and do the Mendicant Friar questline, or at least get it started. So I know that does go well into champion level stuff, but you got to do some veteran level stuff for that as well, so... yeah, that's kind of the plan for now, but I know I gotta finish up some apprentice level stuff, so yeah, that'll be it for this time. Just gonna throw some people into stress relief here, and that will be that, I suppose. So as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.